Hey everybody, it's Chad. Last week's challenge was to tell us the name of our spaghetti western characters and the name of our town. The final list of winners is... Thank you very much for their great submissions. Today we're having an epic showdown of...
Humans versus puppets.
Wait, no, not in a Royal Rumble sort of way. We're talking about, as a human, how to act and interact with our furry little puppet friends. And who better to talk to about this than our resident crash boom human, Kay Sheen. Hey, Kevin.
Hey, where are the puppets? I thought I was fighting puppets today, Chad.
I'm sorry, no.
Your title wasn't very clear.
Kevin is an amazing actor in the Seattle area.
Oh, Chad, it's
yeah.
it's a little cold in here.
Yeah.
Can I put my shirt on?
Yeah, you can see your breath in the garage. It's wintertime. Yeah, go for it, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Check out his personal page, show notes below. I can't recommend him highly enough for all your human needs. The first thing is that some people are scared of puppets.
Occasionally, yeah.
Didn't you find that you were maybe not scared of puppets in like a Chucky sort of way, but you had some fears when you first came to the first time working with puppets, right?
Yeah, I was genuinely nervous about being the only on-screen human actor. Typically as an actor, I never want to be comfortable. I always want to have a new character and something that kind of stretches my own boundaries. If I ever feel like I'm starting to get comfortable in the role, I don't think it would ever be interesting to me. And damned if I'm ever comfortable working with a group of crazy puppets. But what I found with puppets is there are no boundaries. They will, take shots at you as many times as they can get.
It depends on if your human in the scene is zany or if the human's going to be the straight man. The hard thing is because puppets are so boundless, you sometimes have to amp yourself up to match that zaniness if you're not the straight man. Kevin, I know, will have to find himself really going outside the bounds, more physical comedy, really spinning out a little bit to match that boundless energy that comes from puppets.
And you're pushed to the extreme sometimes, which makes it easy.
I would say I don't know why we didn't put this first, but the number one rule almost is...
Never ever look at the puppeteer.
Stop looking at me! If you want to break the connection instantly, glance down at the creepy human down below you with the puppet all over.
Which actually helps sometimes for them to be hiding. As an example, our creepy little pig episodes, Michael Fromm is behind the desk the whole time, and so I actually don't get a chance to look at him.
Another hard thing as a human actor, I think, is as a viewer, you're going to tend to latch onto and connect with the human more than you are the puppet. If it's just puppets, well then that's all you have to connect to, so it's easier. So I think as a human actor, you have to find a way to be that anchor in the scene and lead the viewer through, but at the same time, give enough leeway and energy to your puppety co-star so that they can share the scene as equally as you can.
Yeah, you want to make it a balanced world as possible, and like we were talking about earlier, kind of, giving equality to the creative workflow. And so definitely you don't want to steal the scene, but the audience also, you want to make sure you give the audience something to connect to if you are the only kind of human resource for them.
And that's another reason we've had a human actor in a lot of things that we've done, is it just adds this different element. Look back at the Muppet Show where they had on these famous guest stars. The puppets by themselves are interesting, but you add in that human element, and seeing those two worlds juxtaposed next to each other is really interesting. It really creates this unique experience. Okay, one thing that I've seen a whole lot, but I've never actually thought to ask Kevin, we just sort of figured it out and did it, is how as an actor do you take this and relate to it in a real sort of way? We have a web series we did called Conversations with Creepy. I found this nutcracker pig at the Goodwill. We glued him to a desk and then had Kevin come in and talk to him and relate to him. And how do you make this real?
You don't. You don't just put it that way. It's still just a piece of wood with some hilarious suspenders on. But yeah, you basically, like what you guys did was you created a world for him in which to live, and Michael gave him a character and a voice, and like it kind of stuck, and you know, I was able to just go with that and believe it. And as an actor, you believe what's written on the page.
If you click on our main channel and look at the playlists, you can find the playlists. There's one called I Want to Know What Love Is. It's almost completely silent from them.
Yeah.
And it kills me, like the weird emotional creepy love angle that the Kevin gets with this little pig. You know, I don't know how to talk about this exactly, but how do you explain? It is hard. We've had some trouble at first with stepping on each other's lines.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially with the...
How do you find that pacing? How do you end up sharing the scene together so that you're not stepping on each other because you don't have those same body language cues from a puppet? You know, it is much more static as a human actor to figure out, how do I interplay off of this? How do you do that?
Basically, I think as an actor, when you're dealing with a lot of improv and ad-lib, you tend to step on each other's lines a little bit, or you kind of walk over each other. But you find kind of that common ground where you are able to bob and weave through each other's dialogue and kind of find a good flow. Also, I think it's fun to ad-lib for a couple takes and then pull what you want from those takes. Those takes may not work, but just take like a one line or two lines and throw that into the next take. And then that way you kind of have a bit more organization with what you're trying to convey to the audience or in that scene.
This week's spaghetti western question is...
Are there any humans in this spaghetti western film?
Or are there just puppets? Oh, tell us in the comments or over on the forums what you think. Humans or no humans? Until next time, keep on keeping on. We'd love to hear about your own projects that you're working on. I'm here for you, my puppety people. And, I mean, just people.
Sure, yeah.
Enjoy your holiday season and take care of yourself in this wild and woolly new year. And as always... Are you sure about this?
I came here to sell this thing. Once and for all.
Are you ready?
I was made ready.
I can't watch.
What you got, meatbag?
Oh, what you got? Fluff for brains?
Oh, it's on.
Oh, no, it's on now.
Okay, I want a good, clean fight. Nah, clean's boring. Fight! Ow! Uppercut! Finish him!